Welcome back, guys. In this video we are going to create material for the mountain. So create a snow wrapped mountain material with snow also at the base. The material will be created from the scratch and it will use only procedural maps found in 3ds Max. We will utilize gradient wrap diffuse map to create color variations and a composite bump map to create lots of small scale detail. So let's select an empty material slot. Okay, select your mountain and go to your materials editor. So let me just off our graphite molding tool. Okay, as you can see, our material editor is on. So choose any empty slot and just create the material. You can just copy the settings what I'm doing, and you can also give it by manually. So select the mountain as I have selected that, and click on this assign material to selection button, as you can see in behind. So go to the diffuse color and click on this button, and in the materials map browser just choose gradient ramp. Just look around to the gradient ramp, double click on that. Okay, we have choose the gradient ramp material for the diffuse color. The scroll down to the gradient ramp's parameters, and with the very first flag just double click on that, and in the colors rollout just type 180 in a red, 180 in a green channel, and 180 also in a blue channel, and hit OK. Set these first two flags position to 0. You can just define your position here. As you can see, its first flag's position is equal to 0. So let's select your second flag and bring him to something like at the position of 15. You can see here we had selected our second flag to 15. So just double click on that, and once again type 180 in red channel, 180 in a green, and also 180 in a blue. So just hit OK. That's good. Now we need a third, fourth, and fifth flag. So to add new flags, just to double click anywhere in that map, and there we have a new flag. So just move this flag to something like 22. Okay, now double click on that to set its colors. Type 100 in a red and 100 in a green. Also type 100 in a blue. Just type OK. Now next we need an other flag at the position of 39. Okay, just double click on that and set the colors to something like previous, 100 and 100 in red, 100 in green, and also 100 in blues. Just type OK. Now just we need another flag. Double click on that and position him to something like 49. Bring that flag to 49, and okay, I think that's good. Now double click on that and set its color to 180 and also 180 in a green, and type 180 in a blue. Just hit OK. That's good, I think. Now our sixth flag, just double click on that and set its color to something like 180. Sorry, 180. Also 180 in a green and 180 in a blue. Hit OK and leave this last flag to at the position of 100. So that's enough for now. Let's move further. In a gradient type rollout, just click on this arrow and choose radial. Okay, and now set the noise amount to something like 0.1 and hit enter. Set noise type to turbulence and noise size, just set the size to, okay, leave it at 1 for now. Set the noises level to something like 10. I think 10 will be good and hit enter. Okay, now we had done with our gradient ramp material. Just click on this go to parent button. I'm sorry, and now this time you scroll down to the maps. As you can see, we had set it the diffuse color map to gradient ramp, so that's not empty anymore. So just scroll down to the bump and check this. Click on this none button, and in a materials map browser, just look for the composite. Double click on that composite map. In a very first layer, just add a smoke map and just click on this none button. I think that one. Just click on that, and in the materials map browser, just choose a smoke material or a smoke map. Just double click on that. Okay, now set its size to something like 5. Hit enter and set the attenuation to something like 20. Sorry, 20 and hit enter. Okay, now go back to the parent and just add a second layer. So how can you add a second layer? It's very simple. Just go to this add a new layer button and click on that, and there we have it. Okay, we had just added a second layer, so change the blending mode to something like additional. Go to the additional and addition and click on that and set its opacity to something like 70 and hit enter. Now add a speckle map to the second layer. Just click on this none button, and as we choose smoke to our previous video, so just choose now a speckle map. So look for the speckle in a material map browser. I think there we have. Just double click on this map and just add it. Now set in the speckle parameters, set its size to something like 4, and in the color 1, just choose a completely white. Scroll down to the white and hit OK. That's good, I think. And in color 2, just choose a completely black. That's good. You can do that as I done, and you can do that with a very simply way. Just click on the swap button, and there we swapped our colors. Once again, click that because we need color 1 to completely white and color 2 to completely black. Okay, just go back to the parent mode. Just click on this go to parent, and now we will add a third layer just click on that create new layer button, and at that point just change the blending mode to addition. Just click on that and choose addition, and in opacity just type 60 and hit enter. Okay, now add a speckle map to the third layer too. Just click on the none button and just look around for the speckle map. Scroll down to the speckle map, double click on that, and there we have it. Okay, now in the speckle parameters just type 0.00 and 3 and hit enter. Okay, once again choose first color to black, first color to white, and we need second color to black, so we can do that by the swap button, and that's good. As you can see, our first color number 1 is white, and color number 2 is black. So what we did, we just combined three different maps to create a large, medium and small scale detail to the bump map. This method just produces more realistic bump map than a single map would. Okay, let's close your material editor and just take a test render. So make a test render to see how the 3D mountain looks like with the diffuse and bump maps. At the moment there are several problems with the render image. Let's take a render. Here is our test render. The mountain looks really boring at the flat. Sampling quality isn't high enough for the small scale details, and there are some unnaturally sharp edges in the outline of the mountain. So next we are going to fix these issues. Okay, just close your render window and let's fix these issues. So here one tip I want to give you. If you would like to create a vegetation to the base of the mountain, you could change the color values of flags number 5 and flag number 6 in the gradient ramp map to green. Soon we are going to create more series renders. So let's create a camera. Create a target camera. To do that, just being in the create panel, go to the cameras and click on the target camera. In my case, I'm going to create the target camera in the top viewport. So just maximize your top viewport and set a camera, something like select the target camera and draw a camera like that. Okay, so go back to your perspective viewport. I'm sorry, maximize your perspective viewport and just click C on your keyboard to view as a camera. Okay, now let's set our camera view a little bit, just to zoom into the mountain. Just take a rotation. Okay, so set the camera according to your needs, the view whatever you want to see. We really heavily on the bump map, so we desperately need more interesting illumination for the mountain. So create a MR area spotlight. So in a create panel, go to the lights. In a drop down list, just select the standard lights and select to MR area spotlight. Just click on that. Okay, to drop a light, just go to your top viewport. I think we can just adjust our light in the top viewport very fine and easily. Okay, select your MR area spotlight. MR area is a shot of our mental ray, and just draw him something like that. Just right click and to come out of the command. Now after creating a light, just go to the modify panel. Okay, now apply the following setting to it. In the general parameters, just to leave the shadows on. If you're in your case the shadows are not on, just click on this, just check on this on, and in the shadows, ray trace shadow, just choose the ray trace shadows. Okay, in the intensity, color and attenuations panel, just click on that, set the multiplier to something like 2.5 and hit enter, and set the color. Just click on this color in a colors dialog box, just type 255 in red, 255 in green, and I think let me show you 255 in red, and set the green one to 248, enter, and in a blue just type 2 and 1, hit enter. Okay, that's a little bit same to the sunlight. Just click OK. Okay, one thing you might know that this setting creates really strong light with the warm yellow color. Okay, now just close that, and in a spotlight parameters, just click on this plus sign. In a hot spot and beam, just set its values to something like 15.2 and hit enter. Set the fall-offs and fill to 17.2 and hit enter. Just big enough to cover the mountain. Increase values of needed. I mean to say, if you want more lights and lots of brightness, you can just increase these values. Okay, now scroll down to the area lights parameters. Okay, just click on that, and in the type just select I think disk, and in the radius give a radius of 250 and hit enter. The higher the value, the softer the shadows. If you do a high resolution render and experience graininess in the shadows, you can increase the samples values to fix it. So just go to your perspective view and maximize your perspective viewport, and render your mountain to see the effects of the material of the mental ray area spotlight. So go to the render and click on the render. There we go. So that's the results of our mental ray area spotlight. Now the left side of the mountain is completely black, and it fades into the background. Let's fix that by adding a fill light. Create an only light and place it to the left side of the mountain and apply the following settings then. Okay, close your render dialog box. Go to your top viewport once again, maximize your viewport, and go to the lights, go to the create panel, and in the lights just choose an only light right above the I think it will be good here. Okay, just right click to off the command. Now go to the front viewport and just adjust a little bit place of this light. Just choose select and move tool Just move him a little bit to the upward, a little bit more to the left side. I think that's cool. Okay, now go to the modify panel and let's change some setting in the parameters. So in intensity, color and attenuation, just click on that. Set the multiplier to something like 0 and 7.7. Just hit enter. Okay, at that point let's take a test render to see the effects of the fill light. So move the Omni light if necessary. Let's take a test render, and here we go. That's our render output results. Now compare this to the render in the step 4 to understand the importance of the lighting. Okay, let's close our render, and we need some more, we have to give some more polished look to our mountain. So next we're going to increase the quality of the mountain geometry and adjust the sampling setting to get more polished render.